Hello, this is the RPG Crawler, and welcome to an indie first look. This is Vigilantes, which is something I actually mentioned in a RPG News Roundup a while back. It is a game currently seeking funding on Kickstarter and currently seeking approval through Greenlight. I will put links to both in the description below. This is going to be one of those indie quick style first impressions video. I haven't opened this up beyond this particular title screen yet. So let's see what it is. It's basically supposed to be a crime-based RPG. So I love that menu. It's got that neon kind of glow there. And welcome to the alpha. Yeah, this is in extreme alpha. So mind any bugs or anything that might come through. You can choose starting stats and skills. If you'd like to jump right into the game, you can choose a build, melee, or range by clicking on the top center buttons and pressing the arrow button on the top center to proceed. Melee will be the better choice for a balanced team in the alpha, as the first two allies you meet will be more skilled and ranged. The character's effectiveness at various actions is determined by core stats, drive stats, and skills. You can hover over any of the stat or skill names, etc., etc. Of course, that's basic physical. Of course, Alright, Vigilantes is a combat-oriented RPG, so developing one combat skill from the start is highly recommended. Once you have allocated stat and skill points, click the... Yeah, okay, I've got that part. Okay, so let's take a look at what they give you. These are the core stats. I believe that would be equivalent to ability scores. And you got like 6 of them. Utility, to create and repair and heal. Prowess, which is close combat. Leadership. Instinct, which is the ability to react quickly. Fleetness. And toughness. So if I'm gonna go to a melee build, but first let's look at our derived stats. Got our generic hit points as usual. Initiative, which I'm presuming determines the order of combat. Max hit points, or no, max action points. Blunt damage, resilience, throwing range. Okay, all of this is I'm actually impressed with how many derived stats there are. And over here you've got your skills, your basic skills: close combat, firearms, explosives, bypass, locks, and repositioning before combat starts. Huh? What do those two have to do with each other? Oh well. Crafting, medicine, trade, presence, which I believe is dealing with people, and then surveillance. Let's go with a melee build that has given us a lot of close combat, some explosives, some medicine. Alright, that looks good. Let's go ahead and hit start and get into the game. I'm not going to go into detail because I think that would be more appropriate for a full Let's Play when it does come out. Welcome to the home base. Here you can improve your character, manage your inventory, buy or sell items, and launch missions against the criminal underworld. You are currently in the character screen, which allows you to upgrade your character. Since you have already allocated your skill and stat points, you've done that, right? There's nothing to be done here at the moment. Editor, where are you? Okay, the orange buttons at the top panel handle navigation between the various screens. From left to right, these buttons are character screen, inventory, shop, which has the nice Euro button. I think that's a Euro button, right? I don't know. I'm in America. We only use like the dollar signs. Mission select. Check that play button, and then crafting. Okay, so while you're in base, you can craft things. single click them? Can you multi-click them? Oh, shift ups it by 5. So that's good. And then 2 of these. Can I buy these? Yeah. I'll go ahead and craft them. Then move them from my inventory into my main. Alright, let's go ahead and select our mission. We'll go to Casus Belli. I should have read the mission description. Oh well. Maybe it'll give me a briefing. So far, so good. Alright. Things are about to get ugly. Click on the arrow button on the bottom right of the dialogue panel to advance through the text. After a few clicks, you'll have to click on a player response to advance the dialogue. Depending on your current stat skills, you may get additional responses, which will give you an advantage in combat. Select a response. Before combat begins, you'll have an option to reposition. First, you must pass a check against the highest bypass skill in your party. If you succeed, each character in your party can reposition a number of tiles based on their bypass skill. Which, I don't know what bypass has to do with locks, but they're both covered by the same skill. The area you can move in is outlined in blue. Complete repositioning to begin combat. The number of actions you can perform in a turn is determined by your action points AP. You can see the number of AP you have at the bottom corner of the screen. I think that's similar to another game which I just covered, Stellar Tactics, which is all derived from the Fallout thing. When all your AP are used, you must end your turn, allowing the other characters to act. When all characters have acted, your AP will be restored. Green shows the number of AP you have left. Yellow shows the number of AP the current selection will use. Red shows used AP. The orange and blue display shows the tiles which you can reach this turn. Blue shows tiles you can reach with enough AP left over to use your currently equipped item. Moving to an orange tile will leave you... Okay, blah, 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 blah. First right click on a tile will draw the movement path. Second, so you got to double click. And to change your equipped item, left click on the current item in the bottom left. It's time to take down the hoods. If you prefer hand-to-hand combat, move adjacent. If you prefer firearms, you switch between weapons fire modes by left-clicking. Hold on. Oh yeah, give me something to drink here. Opting to fire quickly or to take more time to line up a shot. If your hit points is running low, but hit points used as plural would tend to indicate. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna go ahead and put the editor in a corner for the moment. Change to first aid kit by left-clicking currently equipped item. After you've taken down the thugs and spoken to your new pal, press loot. Okay. You can do this manually by moving over the backpacks, pressing inventory, and clicking dragging items. So, okay. The hood turns to face you. The flashed kid in a cookie jar expression is hardened to hostile sneers. Get a load of this, asshole. What's the matter, pal? Got lost on your way to the funny farm? The cold laughter subsides. Their victims' moans rise to the level of perception. The man's on the brink of consciousness, head rolling in erratic arcs, face bloody. In the internal interplay of fear and anger, the latter gains ascendance. Since you've given us a laugh, Since you've given us a laugh, I'm going to make you a one-time limited super special offer. Get the fuck out of here while you still can. Feign indifference to the threat. You remain silent, casually hitching your shoulders in an anticipatory gesture. I didn't pay attention to the box down here. And then you catch it. The sudden shift in attitude towards uncertainty in their shared glance. They've nothing to go on, and right now their idea of you is a drifting somewhere between psychopath and spec ops soldier. Be that as it may, this is still heading towards a fight. Tactical repositioning. 60% chance of repositioning. I'm going to try it. And I have a success. Now where do I get to reposition? I guess only within this blue spot. So let's... Oh, there we go. I had to right-click it. Alright, so I get to go first. Let's go ahead and draw our machete. Turning a fist fight into a machete fight. You know what? Let's go after the chick first. Why? Because I suspect she's got a gun. Okay, what do I do here? Just go ahead and click on her, I guess. And hack. Damn, that's a lot of damage. I guess all my action points down there are red, so that means it's the end of my turn. So yeah, what are they going to do? They're bringing fists to a machete fight. I like how the dialogue is positioned above your head. I just don't like that how it kind of shakes when you move. Let's take her down. Hack. And then let's take him. Wham! Machete. End turn. I evaded that. Just running around hacking these people down with a machete. Your skill in close combat has increased. Nice. You start towards the man. He recovers quickly, probes his face with a tender hand, winces, and with an effort stands. Somehow you get the impression that what just went down was not a unique occurrence. He extends a bloodied hand towards you. Kid, I'm not sure whether you're tough and clever or lucky and stupid, but either way, I owe you one. Name's Doc. Why don't you let me patch you up? Least I can do. Something's not quite adding up here. It seems that Doc was ambushed while leaving the building, a low-end commercial lot, which is locked up, lights off. Chances are it's his place of work. You scan the building for a placard or sign. There isn't one. You're a doctor? Doc's shrug expertly conveys indifference with a hint of impatience. Pretty much. I'm a vet by trade, which is the same as being a doctor when you're dealing with animals like these. Man is more ape than any ape. Doc aims a kick at the nearest goon, who moans distantly under the impact. You get the picture. They come in leaking blood, crying about getting shot while holding up a convenience store, participating in some degenerate pastime. I hook them up to some nitrous oxide, they laugh some, pass out, then I poke the lead out. Most of the time, they don't mug me afterwards. I giggle, Doc. You really gotta stop reading dime novels, kid. Your brain'll go soft. You'll end up a modern-day Don Quixote, masked, prowling the underbelly of the night city, heroically righting the wrongs of an unjust world. You look at each of the downed hoods in turn, then at Doc. He cracks a grin. It would appear that the process has already begun. Listen, I'm gonna have to lay low after this. I'll patch you up before I clear out, on the house. Give you some meds and my new address in case you're planning on making a habit out of this. Alright, so let's go ahead and do loot and leave. Search the area. Click the above area to use the highest party surveillance skill to locate hidden items or items dropped by enemies which were not immediately visible. So I found 2 of them. I like how it gives you like a number, like an idea of what you can pick up. Storm Drain, difficulty trivial, attempts 1, and suspicious vehicle. Let's try the Storm Drain first. Failure? Failure? I had 80%. I guess it's still 1 in 5 of losing. At least I opened the damn vehicle. I found another machete. Okay. Alright. Welcome to home base. Already been through this. Need to put something that'll go ahead and clear these once you've already been through an area. It's as easy as setting a flag. Although I guess it's nice to have them pop up from time to time. Let's try to sell my home inventory there. Let's go to crafting. I don't have much in terms of available products. Let's go to purchasing. You got 2 My First Machetes. I presume that you can make more later on in the full game. Hell Hath No Fury, play mission. Things are about to get really ugly. Oh, I think I've already been through this. You're up against survivalists this time. Members of a paramilitary organization more closely resembling an army than a street gang. You're similarly equipped, outnumbered 2 to 1. Charging in isn't a good idea. Survivalists are also very skilled with firearms. Trading fire isn't a good idea unless you've invested in some hardware. Elena Fury has an SMG. It's not very accurate, but it can do a lot of damage up close. Recommendation: wait at the edge of the building, don't give them LOS, and ambush them as they round the corner. You can also fire from cover at corners. Try to take out one of them quickly, before their massed firepower takes you down. Good luck. Alright. A name. Give me a name. The survivalist spits on the oil-stained concrete. His saliva is heavily mottled with blood. Despite his situation and evident pain, he defiantly holds up his interrogator's stare. Gonna have to do better than that. They prepare us for this sort of thing in train. She surges forward, driving the barrel of a vicious-looking SMG into the survivalist's shoulder. Based on the shrill intensity of his scream, the barrel lined up perfectly with a gunshot wound it recently authored. A name. Not gonna ask again. The gasping survivalist catches sight of you. The jerk of his head and expression on his face is enough to tip his interrogator off to your presence. She turns in a blur. Editor, again? Okay. Stopping with smooth precision as the SMG draws level with your head. Heard about you. I'll take the fact that you haven't shot me yet as an indication you don't intend to. Or maybe it's because I have a machete instead of a gun. Oh, I guess I've got a gun too. I recommend against disappointing my social optimism. The survivalist shakes his head, grinning. He has the look of a man with plenty of spirit, but not the most finely honed sense of self-preservation. Great. Another freak in fancy dress. Maybe you two ought to hook up, start a family. It's immediately obvious that the survivalist's comment hits something. She snarls, poise and precision gone as she lashes out, catching the survivalist in the mouth with a brutal backhand, which connects with a sharp, crunching sound. The survivalist reels, wobbling jerkily like a spinning top that's about to quit, but seems to recover at the sound of heavy vehicles coming to a stop nearby. He works up a smile, revealing a 5-figure dental bill. When he speaks, his words have a hissing serpentine quality. Stupid bitch. You don't even have the first idea of how fucked you are. Before you can react, the woman calmly levels the barrel between the survivalist's eyes and flicks the trigger. Everything that the man was, the faces and things he knew, or perhaps more accurately in this situation, thought he knew, sprayed in dark red gouts across the oil-stained concrete slabs. Company, gonna have to fight our way out. I've got your back, because it's my only option. Based on your highest party bypass skill, you have a 60% chance of repositioning. Sure, let's do this. Failure! Okay, alright, can we move? Yeah, we can go ahead and turn the camera. It's a little bit sluggish, but entirely doable. Go see if we can't get in range of this guy. I'm gonna go all the way up here and engage in melee with him.
Cancer took him. Then they took her.
So is this a new character?
A year of days of rage and grief. A constant cycling between gym, firing range, dojo. A year ago, a nearly hysterical woman crossed the threshold of the Rika City Civic Gym for the first time in her life. The same but a different person walked out those doors this evening.
Okay.
Every
so that's her
survivalist
backstory.
thug in this city has a boss. One of those bosses gave the order, and he or she is out there right now, living out the violent, end-of-days, gun-nut fantasy that is the survivalist approximation of a normal life. I'm going to keep stepping over corpses until I get a name. And when I do, I'm going to find them. And teach them the true nature of violence.
Alright, so is that it? Do I hit this? Yeah, that'll get me to the next one. Welcome to home base. Now, here's the question. Do I have two characters now? Yes, I do. So I can choose from one or the other. Now, it doesn't look like I've got enough to... I haven't... Okay, what's this got? Repositioning. I will attempt to tactical repositioning. No backstory. So what am I doing here? There's a bunch of thugs. And are they coming at? Oh, they're coming up from down there. Let's go ahead and move my guy here. And then Elena will move to here.
Understood.
And that'll give her cover. And now we're prepared for a siege. So this guy runs up to me. And he's going to get a machete to the face as soon as I can move. And there's a lot of these things. I like how they're wearing nice suits now. So I guess it's kind of an introduction to each one of the... oh, god damn it. I wanted to use a machete. There we go. That's more like it. I wish you could set that up as the default. That's 45% to hit. There we go. He's still got 2 hit points. I blame the fact that I didn't have my machete equipped. So it's just basically an open fire fight in the middle of the rain. Yeah, you better run. Come on, let me get my machete out. Yes, so, I'm liking the fact that there's a variety of different factions, I guess you'd call them. And that turn. And then she's going to help me out by...
Can't do it.
Oh, crap, I need to reload. Here we go. It's reloaded.
Can't do it.
Oh, is he blocked? I think that's why I couldn't get to him.
Can't do it.
Or, no, my AP just now updated. Wow, okay. Yeah, as I said, it's still way early access. Don't mind the weird lagging effects and such. It still needs a lot of development behind it. But I'm really digging it so far. I mean, the atmosphere is decent for what it is. It's a modern crime kind of thing. Do I have to stand up? No, I don't have to stand up. Here we go. Hack. And then slash. And let's go ahead and get this person to fire. I don't know why he's taking cover behind a car from his own people. Man, her firearm damage blows. Am I going to be able to win this? I think I am. Ah, they have surrounded my main guy. So what have I got to do? Attack this one down. Machete to the head. Just hack her down. Oh crap, she lives. Fire at him. Yeah, she isn't hitting shit, man. She's almost completely useless. Yeah, my main character is going to take both these other guys down this time. Provided he lives. Because all it takes is one bullet to the skull. Alright. Take out Eva for me. Oh man, a miss. Take out Eva. And that's it for that. So let's fire at Evo. Come on, do something. Thank you. So we've only got one person left. But he's got a gun. I'm gonna start running around. How many squares can he move and still attack? 3 squares. So if he moves here, 1, 2. Yeah, that's not gonna make it. So I'll have to run here if I want to attack this guy. Meanwhile, she is going to fire at this guy with a very low chance of actually hitting him. She's basically doing little more than providing covering fire. Ow. Or wait, he missed. Thank God. Should have been dead several times over by now. Let's go ahead and fire at this guy. I'm liking the interplay of things so far. It's a little bit less complex than the Stellar Tactics combat, but easier to control. So, I mean, I'm not measuring everything by Stellar Tactics, no, but that's the last game, the last tactical game that I recently reviewed. It's got a good solid core. I'm really enjoying some of the ways they do things. And I think I would like to see this on Steam. I would definitely like to see this on Steam. In fact, as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to go ahead and vote for it on Greenlight. I think I'm going to wrap it up here. This is neat. It is Vigilantes. And you can find it. I will put links in the description below to where you can back it on Greenlight or contribute to it on Kickstarter. But I think I'm going to wrap it up here. It's just a fun little concept. I really look forward to see where it's going. This has been the RPG Crawler. As usual, if you like what you've seen, leave a like, comment if you have feedback, and subscribe for more RPG content. Until next time, take care and goodbye.